The standard elements of the Fat Chance belly dance costume are designed to flatter the female form and enhance the movements of the dance. Some elements, like the choli, have evolved from our observations of tribal cultures. Other additions, like the coin bra and belt, are modifications of the classic belly dance costume. The choli is the little top worn under the coin bra. It has tight sleeves, an underarm gusset for free movement, an open back held together by ties at the shoulders and mid-back, V-neck, and a bare midriff. This top is a version of the Indian choli that was popularized by belly dancers during the 70s. The original version is still worn by the gypsies in India. Theirs also has tight sleeves and a gusset, sometimes a V-neck, sometimes other shapes, and the same open back. The midriff, however, is covered by an extension of cloth hanging from below the breasts, and a veil is always worn draped from the head, thus covering the back but allowing air to circulate around the body. The Indian choli, like other elements of traditional costuming, is a dowry piece. It is heavily ornamented with needlework and mirrors to display a woman's wealth and desirability as a seamstress at the time of marriage. The original design confounds the Western costumer's mind, as they are meant to be admired as part of a collection, laid out flat. Thus the ornamentation occurs predominantly across the front of the garment, and the actual construction is more flat than shaped like a woman's body. Since the back is invariably covered by a veil, it is left unadorned and simply tied. If you are lucky enough to get your hands on one of these originals, it will most likely have to be altered to fit the mature Western body. Remember that in many tribal cultures, girls are married when quite young, so the piece that you acquire may actually have been made to fit a teenager. However, once altered, it is suitable for performance without the need for a coin bra. The cholis that we wear are left unadorned, partly so that we can wash them without fear of ruining the adornment, and because the coin bra both adds the temporary embellishment and would cover any permanent handiwork. In any event, these tops are ideal for belly dance, as they accentuate the shoulders and arms while allowing for free range of movement and offer a flattering V-neck and open back that keep the body cool. Many tribal cultures employ the idea of loom-width fabric. That is, garments are constructed out of fabric that is woven on a small, often portable, loom. Because of the time and effort needed to produce a textile from scratch, no part is cut or thrown away. Instead, the garment is patterned to work around the limits or excesses of the fabric. Clothing, bags, and utility objects are designed so that every bit of the textile is used. Any curves are facilitated by turning the fabric in, not by cutting. Often, a garment or bag is recycled when part of it becomes worn. The portions that were tucked away are released and something new is made. If the garment is meant to be worn under another garment, or a portion of it not seen, like the back of the choli, bulk is eliminated or decorative fabric conserved by adding a piece of less precious cloth. Our pantaloons are just such garments. They are staple pieces in the costumes of many countries for both women and men, and are therefore suitable for the use in men's costuming. Our pantaloons are made of 4 yards of 45-inch wide fabric, elasticized at the ankle and smoothly pleated through the hip to reduce excess fabric under the skirt. Because the hip band is not ever seen, it is made of cotton scraps. Because the pant legs are seen, they are made of every bit of the fancy 4-yard piece. The fancy fabric can be light and shiny, so it won't stick to the skirt. The hip band is cottony, so it will stick to the skirt or shawl and keep them from riding up. 45 inches is pretty long, even for a tall dancer, as the entire length of the pantaloons, so we fold it up at the hem, above the casing for the elastic, and stitch it in a pleat. Miles later, after brushing against all the fine floors we are invited to dance on, the holes can be taken up and the original excess let down, giving quite a long life to one pair of pants.